Hello students. In previous part we have studied about the function, how the function neuron is performed. In this part we will study about the types of neuron and reflex action, reflex arc and parts of CNS nervous system. Then first one is reflex action. What is reflex action? सडन चेंज इन इन्वायरमेंट, अनडिजायर्ड जो सडन इन्वायरमेंट के अंदर हमारे सराउंडिंग एरिया में जो भी अनडिजायर्ड चेंज होता है सडनली, दैट इज नोन एज रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन. सपोज कीजिए आप यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं तो आपके साइड में कहीं बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट हो गया, यू कैन हियर व्हाट हैपन. दिस इज द रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन. सडन चेंज कौन सा? अनडिजायर्ड in environment is called a reflex action. Suppose you touch accidentally any hot or hot objects. You draw back your hands. You draw back your hand spontaneously. This is the reflex action. Sudden undesired change in environment is called reflex action. Suppose you are sitting anywhere and bomb blast is occurred in your surrounding area. Your eyes and mouth can be opened. What happens? These are the conditions. For example, accidentally you touch any hot thing, you draw back your hand spontaneously. This is the called reflex action. The next one is reflex arc. Reflex arc. What is the reflex arc? The pathway of reflex action. Reflex action का जो pathway होता है, that makes a curve, that makes the arc. This is known as reflex arc. The pathway of reflex action is called a reflex arc. Clear? You can draw the diagram of reflex arc. Suppose this is the object in which hot water is kept. You accidentally touch with a hot thing, you draw back your hand. It means there are two pathways occur, two types of neuron completed its pathway, completed its works. Which one? One is sensory neuron and the other one is known as motor neuron. One sensory neuron. This is the effector organ. Effector organ से दो प्रकार के एक्शन होते हैं, desired and undesired. Desired action को कंट्रोल करता है brain, undesired action को कंट्रोल करता है spinal cord. The desired function, desired action is controlled by the brain and undesired action is controlled by spinal cord. This is the undesired. Undesired then this sent to the CNS. The neuron यहाँ से सिग्नल लेके जाती है. क्यों? अंदर सिग्नल किस फॉर्म में जाता है? केमिकली इलेक्ट्रिकल इम्पल्स में क्या है? केमिकल इलेक्ट्रिकल इम्पल्स के अंदर कौन ट्रांसमिट करेगा? न्यूरॉन. Two types of neuron. The one neuron is sensory neuron. एक्शन देखा जाता है ये डिजायर्ड है, अनडिजायर्ड है. देखिए बेटा, रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन सडन यू टच ए हॉट थिंग. फंक्शन तो हमारा अनडिजायर्ड है, कंट्रोल कौन करेगा? स्पाइनल कोड. बट बर्निंग सेंसेशन मतलब आपको हॉट थिंग को टच करने हमारे हाथ में जलन होती है, ये सेंसेशन पावर, थिंकिंग पावर तो ब्रेन ही देता है. तो जो अनडिजायर्ड फंक्शन होते हैं दैट शुड आल्सो द impulses may should also reach to the brain via brain and एक्शन कंट्रोल कौन करेगा? स्पाइनल। और वहां से जो इंफॉर्मेशन वापस लेके आएगी ड्राइवर है, इसने इंफॉर्मेशन जाके दी ब्रेन या स्पाइनल कॉर्ड को कि आपका कहाँ चल रहा है। इसका मतलब वहां से कंप्लीट जो एक्शन किया गया है ब्रेन या स्पाइनल कॉर्ड की तरफ, हाथ को पीछे कीजिए। एक न्यूरॉन जो इंफॉर्मेशन लेके जाती है उसको कहते हैं सेंसरी न्यूरॉन, और दूसरी न्यूरॉन जो स्पाइनल कॉर्ड या ब्रेन से लेके आती है इंफॉर्मेशन उसको बोलते हैं मोटर न्यूरॉन। मोटर न्यूरॉन एंड दिस इज द अफेक्टर। सेंसरी न्यूरॉन और मोटर न्यूरॉन के बीच का सेंसरी एरिया है, दिस इज आल्सो नोन एज रिले न्यूरॉन। रिले न्यूरॉन ये स्पाइनल कॉर्ड की तरफ से, तो इस पाथवे क्या हो गया? सेंसरी न्यूरॉन इंफॉर्मेशन लेके गई है ब्रेन स्पाइनल कॉर्ड, वहां में इंफॉर्मेशन वापस आई है कि आपका अपने हाथ को ड्रा बैक कीजिए। दिस फॉर्म में आर्क, दिस फॉर्म में कर्व, this is known as, this is the pathway of reflex action and this arc or pathway is known as a reflex arc. Is that clear? अब आपका था how many types of neuron? Types of neuron. Types of neuron. There are two types of neuron. First one is sensory neuron and the other one is motor neuron. Sensory neuron. Define sensory neuron. The neuron which transmit the impulses from effector to the CNS, brain or spinal cord. That is called sensory neuron. The neuron which transmits the information or impulses from effector to brain or spinal cord. Spinal cord. You can also write CNS. The neuron which transmit the information from effector organ to the CNS or brain or spinal cord, that neuron is known as sensory neuron. And the second one is motor neuron. तो कहाँ से? CNS मतलब brain और spinal cord से information दोबारा effector organ तक लेके आती हैं. That is known as motor neuron. The neuron which transmits the signal impulses information एक ही बात है from brain or spinal cord या CNS to the effector is called motor neuron. These two types of neuron which help to complete the reflex action and make the pathway of reflex action. This pathway known as reflex arc. Sudden undesired change in environment is known as reflex action. The next part is we will study about the CNS. As you have discussed earlier, nervous system, a group of neuron which transmit the information from one organ to another organ, that is known as nervous system. How many types of nervous system? There are three types of nervous system. We have already discussed on the nervous system: CNS, PNS, and ANS. But now we will again study about this nervous system. Nervous system. There are three types of nervous system. CNS, central nervous system, Second one is PNS, peripheral nervous system. And the third one is ANS, autonomic nervous system. CNS. There are two parts of CNS. Which one? Brain, and the second one is spinal cord. Just like as central nervous system, PNS is also consists two parts. 12 pairs cranial nerves, and the second one is 31 pairs spinal nerves. ANS is also consists two parts. Which one? Sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic, and second one is parasympathetic. Autonomic nervous system. Clear? You will draw the table of the nervous system. Brain. A brain consists three parts. Forebrain, the frontal part होता है, midbrain, central, and the hindbrain, जो backward, posterior part होता है. There are three parts of brain. Brain consists three parts. Which one? Forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. या hindbrain. Forebrain consists two parts. Cerebrum, and second one is olfactory lobes. Olfactory lobes, जितने भी हमारे सेंसरी ऑर्गन्स होते हैं olfactory lobes कहलाते हैं. Midbrain is also consists two parts. First one is carpora quadrigemina, and the second one is pedunculus. Carpora quadrigemina, and the second one is pedunculus. Hindbrain. Hindbrain consists three parts. Which one? Cerebellum, pons, and medulla oblongata. First, you draw the structure of the table of the nervous system. What is nervous system? A group of nerve cells which transmit the signal from one organ to another organ. That makes the nervous system. There are three types of nervous system consisting in human body: CNS, PNS, and ANS. CNS stands for central nervous system, PNS peripheral nervous system, ANS autonomic nervous system. CNS consists two parts: brain and spinal cord. Just like as CNS, PNS also consists two parts. 12 pairs cranial nerves, cranium खोपड़ी से जो 12 pairs nerves अराइज होती हैं, ये इसकी स्पाइक है. इसी प्रकार 31 पेयर ऑफ स्पाइनल नर्व्स जो हमारे स्पाइनल कोड से अराइज होती है, 31 पेयर्स नर्व्स वो इसी में कंसिस्ट होती हैं. ऑटोनॉमिक नर्वस सिस्टम जो बॉडी के अंदर ऑटोमेटिकली चलता रहता है. टू टाइप्स का है, सिंपैथेटिक एंड पैरासिम्पैथेटिक. बोथ अपोजिट फंक्शंस ईच अदर. सिंपैथेटिक यदि फॉरवर्ड प्रोसेस करता है तो पैरासिम्पैथेटिक बैकवर्ड. जस्ट brain consists three parts: forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. Forebrain also consists two parts: cerebrum and olfactory lobes. Midbrain also consists two parts, Carapura quadrigemina and pedunculus. And hindbrain, it consists three parts, cerebellum, pons and medulla oblongata. Clear? The next one is the main important topic is the better CBSE has revised or deleted some syllabus from your science now. We will discuss or I will send to you the PDF file which syllabus is removed from your textbook today. Clear?